As we get older and I see friends and relatives with various health issues, I feel it's time to tell my story about this scar on my neck and how my cousin's text message and $150 test saved my life. My cousin's father and my father were brothers, and they each died suddenly 3 months apart after suffering a massive heart attack. In our Harper family group chat, my cousin informed us all that she was about to have heart bypass surgery, and because of our family history of hypertension and heart disease, we need to see a cardiologist and ask for a test to get our cardiac calcium score and a stress test. So I went to see my mother's longtime cardiologist, and he said, based on your mother's history, she had a stroke in 2000 and heart bypass in 2002. She recovered fully from both and went on to live 19 more years with a wonderful quality of life. But he said, based on her history, in addition to cardiac calcium score and stress tests, I'm also going to order an ultrasound of your carotid arteries out of an abundance of caution. He said insurance isn't going to pay for it, but it's going to cost you about $150. I had the ultrasound, and it was discovered that my carotid artery was 90% blocked. The narrowing of the carotid artery is a common cause of stroke, and mine was 90% blocked. So it wasn't a matter of if I had a stroke, but when I would have a stroke. I was in surgery a week later to clear the blockage. What was most amazing to me was, as I was being prepped for surgery, 3 different nurses asked me what precipitated my doctor ordering an ultrasound of my neck. The nurses were so curious because they were accustomed to seeing this surgery done after someone suffered a stroke, not as a preventative measure. As women, we have mammograms and pap smears annually. Men have their prostates checked. We all over 45 are supposed to get colonoscopies every 10 years. I don't understand why this simple, non-invasive 10-minute ultrasound of your carotid arteries is not an annual part of our physicals, especially if you have a family history of stroke, hypertension, or heart disease. And let's face it, who doesn't have a family history of those things? And why wouldn't insurance pay for it? My message is, if you're over 50, have your heart checked and ask your doctor for an ultrasound of your carotid arteries and pay the $150. It saved my life, or at least the quality of my life. I am truly grateful and blessed.